Well, are we moving? It looks like we are. Yeah, so hey, good early evening. Got a box in the mail today. So I figured we open it up and take a look. When I seen this stuff, I knew I had to have it for one of my no prep builds. The options and possibilities are pretty good. Obviously, a big box like this, we are looking at a body. And of course, if you read the title, you know which one. That's a little better. Sometimes these aren't the easiest things to use. All right. I didn't push too deep. A little bit of a bummer. When you're opening your box, be very careful. Make sure you only cut through the tape. The body is right there on the edge. And I got the full sticker kit and the full adjustable wing with it. But as you can maybe see, it's not clear lexan. I believe it's polycarb. 1970 GTO LeMans Judge body from Shark RC Bodies. Flip it around, take a look at the back. Pretty straightforward pull. Looks really nice. Got some nice detail in the handle. The handle's all pulled out. Windows are recessed, not just kind of sitting there. There's actual recessed body into it. Same with the window. I'm sure it's got a wind thing on it. But yeah, so this is going to be going on one of the builds, and I plan on putting on the RedShift. But yeah, 1970 GTO body. People are talking about the wheel wells being small, and in the pictures they do look a little small, but you know, they look pretty darn close. I guess the one difference I can see is that they could have probably come back a little farther in the front, a little more towards the door area as far as pull. And then, you know, if you're looking at it, there's a fairly good amount of space here. And now why the GTOs did have a little bit more space up here, it was about to here. Scale wise, if you're looking at where the door hinge is at, you were a good 10-11 inches, but in representation this is, you know, a little far. So yeah, I guess, you know, there could be a little bit more, maybe even a little bit farther up front and coming back to about here and coming down. But you know, the back is pretty good. Maybe, you know, to give it a fair critique, going off memory, I'd have to shift back. GTO, the rear wheel well is a little bit more in line with the rear window, and you can see it's kind of shifted forward from that. Not much. That ain't too far off, actually. It's pretty close. It could come back a little bit farther. Body would come down here typically, right off the rear bumper. and come down, meet up with the wheel well, but it would meet up about here. There wasn't quite that much travel off the back. So yeah, he could open the wheel wells up a smidge, but overall you can trim that. You'll lose a little bit of the flare piece on the trim, but hey, I think he did a good job with it. Do be careful opening it up when it's sitting in there. It doesn't quite fit in the box. I almost cut through with my knife. I wasn't being too haphazard, but I wasn't being exactly super careful when I cut to make sure I was only cutting the tape. So something to watch out for is being very careful. Now, obviously, this isn't a clear; it's polycarb. Yeah, there is no covering on it. You will be painting this from the outside, and I'll be doing a little painting and sanding to smooth things up. Not sure if I can do the windows, get the windows clear. I presume some people might be taking some Lexan and cutting the windows out and clear them up, but I'm going to do the paint job I'm looking to do is going to be a little different than probably what most are going to do. I'm not going to go with anything like a stock looking Judge. It will look like a Judge and most likely be a Judge version, but it won't look quite the same as what most of the stock bodies. And this is going to be a drag car after all. So it's going to have a little bit more of a street stock Eliminator drag look to it as far as the paint job goes. But I got some really good ideas. I think he did a beautiful job with it overall. 9.9 out of 10. It's a very nice body. It's firm, not too thick. Maybe a little thicker wouldn't be bad, but I'm assuming he's gone with this thickness. He's done a lot of testing at Shark Bodies, and I used to be C&M or CNS bodies. They look good. I mean, this should handle and hold up and look pretty well and be a pretty decent drag body. I love how he's got the front end. He did a really, really nice job capturing the look of that 69, 70, 71, basically a 70 GTO, maybe a 69. Not quite perfect, but man, it is so close. There's no doubt what this body is, supposed to look like compared to many others. Close enough. This could probably qualify if you ever did get, a full representation. So anyways, that's the Shark RC Scarecrow body. It's $50, $49.99 for the body. Sticker kit I think was $7. I got some nylon screws in there, and then your wing I think was $15. When set up to get that set up on there. I'm not sure I'm gonna put the wing on it. I like the body and the look of it. I may put go with the old Judge wind scoop on the back, make it look a little bit more straight, and go that route. But yeah, so that's the Judge body. One more good look at the back. It's got some pretty nice detail, pretty flat. I got the sticker set, so I can make it look good. Yeah, that's the only thing I can say. Yeah, the wheel wells maybe shifted just a smidge back, a little bit more open, so that's not quite such a long area. And same thing in the front, a little bit more open in the front. I think the front would work out fine. You could probably come forward a smidge, 1/8 of an inch at max on the front. It's on the back, maybe a 1/4 inch. A little bit farther, but other than that, man, I'm not going to complain about that. I know a lot of people are as well, but in no pep drag, anyways, you want to kind of keep the air out from underneath the body as much as possible as it is. So that will kind of help. But no, nice job, man. Very nice job on this body. Like I said, 9.9 out of 10, only because nothing's a 10 out of 10. Just be careful when you're opening up your box so you don't cut into your body. And you are going to like this one, man. It's a good looking body. So there's one more thing to do here. Let's see how close this good looking body lines up to this good looking drag build. Of course, this is the Chuckworks RC RedShift And this is the body I'm going to be putting on it. So, oh, that kind of lines up really well. That's not too shaggy at all. It's centered on the front tires, pretty much right there in the wheel wells. If you get it completely centered on the back, it's pretty much right there in the wheel wells. Not bad at all. I'm going to split the difference just a smidge because I got this front bumper here too. And that's with no body mounts on it right now. There is no body mounts in it or on it. So let me see what I've got side to side. I've got pretty good room. That's not bad. Got the banded arms on it, so it clears inside. And it sets low, obviously. Almost the entire body is covered. Try to get it kind of centered just a little bit better here. And we'll adjust the back a little bit. That's pretty bumped it and pretty much put it in place. So yeah, that looks pretty good. Doesn't look too bad at all. Let's see if I can spin it around here. Try to get a better pick of the front. Getting a better look at my trashed out spare room. Cord's a little short to drag the thing over that far. So spin it around, I'll recenter. Give you a little better look. Back. It's pretty much the front. Back just the same. Must be a front bumper right there. So it will set up a little bit higher than it is right now, but not much. So get better shot of the front here. That looks pretty fine. A couple spots right there, I see. Fix that out. So we got just a little thing right there, but that's okay. We will get that fixed. This thing is badass looking. I'll get her looking real nice. So anyways, there she is. That is your Shark RC Bodies Scarecrow version, which is a modeled after pretty much a 1970 Pontiac LeMans GTO. Can't wait to get this one colored. I've been talking with the old lady about colors and what to do with it. You know, a lot of times everybody calls their cars her or something. So I think I've come up with an appropriate name and appropriate looking paint scheme. Few more pieces for the RedShift itself. the aluminum carriers and the shocks. Now that the body's here, I can kind of look at how I want to mount it. That's probably not going to be a traditional thing either, because I try to never do anything traditional. Why? Well, I don't want to say it that way. I'm a very traditional person. Try not to do these things the way everybody else is doing things. Try to do different things, try different approaches, just because I can. So anyways, this is it. Thought you'd enjoy watching this unboxing as much as I enjoyed unboxing. This is my first true, real, full open unboxing video. I figured what a better representation than doing this really sweet looking Shark RC Bodies Scarecrow body. So thanks a lot. Thanks for joining, and have a good night.